Glorious weather like this can only mean one thing. Yes, it's Great British summertime, and that's when we start turning our attentions to what's coming for the new model year. So for 2018 then, Elddis's portfolio-topping range Encore goes forward with the same 4 models. But there have been a raft of improvements, starting on the outside, as last season's silver sidewalls give way to this new champagne colour, and very fetching it is too. And before we head inside to get out of all this amazing weather, let me just tell you that the wheels have changed for this year if you take the optional extra of having a smart new set of alloys. So without any further ado, let's dive inside and see what else has changed in Encore for 2018. So here we are in the Encore 254, and this is a 4-berth with a rear island bed and a parallel lounge up front. There's plenty of natural daylight able to get into this space from 2 side windows, a roof light above the cab and actually above the lounge. 4 spotlights are on standby for the evenings, and there's overlocker ambient lighting, so all very good all round. Now the seating is in fact an optional extra. For £1,550 at 2017's prices, you can have this leather ensemble, which also includes the cab seats. Now this is a 4-berth and it also has 4 travel seats, but where are they? Because there's no familiar dinette situation going on here. Well, simple. Elddis is continuing with its little innovation of having the travel seats in the seat boxes. And the other advantage of this kind of seat is that it's not as bolt upright as most dinette seating, so it should be pretty comfortable on tour. Now the near-side kitchen is compact, but once again it has all the essentials, starting with a microwave, a hob with 1 electric hot plate and 3 gas burners, and that's on top of a separate oven and grill. Next to that you'll find a large circular sink with a smart mixer tap. All very good. And down here are 3 drawers with a soft closing action. Now another interesting feature of the kitchen is the surround around the sink. There's a very pleasing shape going on here, so good thinking on the design front. It certainly makes things look a little bit more ergonomic and aesthetic. Down here there's storage for the lounge table. That just pulls out. It's very easy to do, and just like the drawers, it's soft closing. And the kitchen's overhead lockers haven't missed out on the soft closing action either. Look at all that racking inside, but when you've finished using it, you just let it go for another soft closing action. And the kitchen storage array is completed by this dual fuel fridge, which I'm pleased to report is of the on-trend skinny variety. Now in case you're wondering where the worktop is, because there isn't actually masses on display, there's actually a flap just over here. Now it's not at the same height as the kitchen, but I assume the 2 things are related, because obviously it certainly adds to the real estate in the kitchen. And you can shut everything out with this pleated cassette blind, and that's in addition to a leather effect window surround. There's another one over here, and here in the corner there's a vanity unit with storage up above and below. And Elddis has handily included a plug point on there, 2 USB sockets and all the connections for your TV. So in addition to using it as a makeup or hair drying station, you can also have an evening cinema. And bookending the bed you'll find a matching pair of wardrobes, and just like everything in the 2018 Encore range that has side-mounted hinges, the action is soft closing. And just underneath that, another good innovation, a little tray that you can pull out to rest your phone or specs on in the night time. Now the other advantage to having an island bed model, of course, is the fact that there's a massive storage space under the bed, easily accessible on a gas strut. And you can also load items from outside the van thanks to this handy hatch. Now most of this space is available, a little bit is taken by the Aldi wet central heating system next to it, but outside the kitchen there are 6 overhead lockers, so all in all plenty of places to distribute your payload for this van, which for last year was just under 450 kilograms. Now the offside washroom in the 254 is a space-saving arrangement, so the loo floor is in fact a shower tray. And speaking about the shower, you get an Eco Camel Orbit shower head for a very efficient spray because it mixes air and water together. Elsewhere you get a bang-on trend circular sink, a smart mixer tap and a half-length mirror. Now, the Encore range is based on the Peugeot Boxer with a 2-litre engine producing 130 bhp, and they're bang up to date Euro 6 units, so they meet all the latest emissions standards. Now, the cab spec gets you DAB radio, smartphone connectivity via USB and Bluetooth, plus steering wheel mounted controls, and that's in addition to cab aircon and cruise control. Another great feature is the addition of a couple of cup holders at the bottom, just under where you plug in for your USB. The Elddis Encore 254 has an MTPLM of 3,500 kilograms, so anyone can drive it on a standard car licence. It's 7.4 metres long, so best check if you can fit it on your driveway. Now, changes to Encore for 2018 are evolutionary rather than revolutionary, but there's still plenty to pique your interest in the range and in this particular model. So if you're after the comfort and convenience of an island bed tourer with the added flexibility of 2 belts and 2 berths up front, then this van is a good place to start your search. All in all, this van is a very capable performer, especially when you consider it's likely to be priced around the £50,000 mark. And I think that is absolutely marvellous value for money.